Greetings everyone, this is Business Daz and welcome to episode 3 of our Let's Play series. Okay, I'm going to be straight out honest with you, this is my second attempt at video 3. Basically what happened is I was running Buildcraft 6.0 before this series and I upgraded to 6.1. So what I did is I actually made my oil refinery, my oil rig kit, and went out and placed it, and it wasn't working. It wasn't getting the oil out. I was using the redstone engines. It turns out that the redstone engines don't work in 6.1 for the pumps anymore. You needed to use a normal engine. So what happened is I actually went through building everything and then went out there, and it wasn't working. And then I ended up building a Stirling engine using that, and it ended up working. So unfortunately, what it means is I actually missed building the pump and doing my oil drum kit type stuff. One other thing, Fumatic Craft, man, what can I say? They're weeds. At the beginning of episode 2, I cleared this whole area out to make my farm, and then I did it before episode 3 last night, and I came back tonight, and then this whole area was filled with burst plants again. So what I've ended up getting is several stacks of burst plant seeds. As you can see, I've come and actually cleared the whole area out and made sure I did not miss a single one this time. So my seed box, I don't know if I've got enough room for all of them. Yep, there we go. So this is my oil rig kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it. Actually, no, we're not. What we're going to do is this. I'm a big proponent of kits, so what I do is when I want to go and do something, I go and put everything together. So as you can see, these are all the oil drums I've actually gotten out of the oil field I extracted. So what I'm going to do is grab one oil drum, grab a redstone and the redstone engines because we can't use them anymore. We're going to grab one wooden fluid pipe. Actually, we should probably make another. We should probably make one actually because that needs to stay in there. And we're going to grab two of those. Okay, so what we're quickly going to do is I will take you out and I'll show you how I set up my oil rig. It's quite easy, quick and efficient, and I've already got the materials ready for our oil refinery kit, so we'll do that very quickly tonight. Well, not very quickly, that is the purpose of tonight's episode. Oil refineries and oil rigs. So what we're going to do is just clear out a little bit of space to put, we'll just call it the refinery room. Okay, we want it a little bit out of the way. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, almost done. So this will be our little refinery room. Okay. We'll make some facades. Well, this is only going to be a temporary setup anyway. So what we're going to do is put these down here. We'll put this down here. One of you can go there, one of you can go there. One thing I noticed, let's see if this works. If I place this down, will they both face it? Yes, they do. How awesome is that? Okay, one oil drum. Why didn't you connect? Is it because I put the oil drum down first? Interesting. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is I'm going to go into my oil refinery kit here. As you can see, I've got a block of 17 iron ingots here. So we're going to use that for the oil refinery. However, what we're going to do is grab these to start with. So what I normally do is I have a little setup where I'll empty one drum out. Ah, that's why it's not working. Wooden transport pipe. I need to throw some green cactus onto that, don't I, guys? Derp, derp, derp. Okay, I know I've got some around here somewhere. Where did I put it? Not in there. I made a whole stack of the stuff. Come on. Am I being blind? I had it. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so one of you goes there. We'll put you in there. And we'll now have a wooden extraction pipe. So the idea is that I'm always going to have one can of oil here. And its main purpose is going to empty the other barrels out. So what I normally do is when I go and do my setup. Okay, that's not going to work because we need a cobblestone block right here. Is I'll go and set up 3 or 4 oil drums just to make sure that there's enough to go around in case it's an extra big oil field. So what we'll do is we'll throw one of you down here. And what will start happening is we'll start pumping the oil out from this one into this one. And yep, I just put the oil barrels backwards, didn't I? So that's going to be 72 bucket loads of oil going into that one. Okay, so what we're going to do is set up our oil refinery as well. So we'll just expand the room a little bit more, and I'll show you how I do my oil refining. So the barrels, they are a part of extra utilities, as you can see by the Whaler tooltip. They can hold 256 buckets of a liquid that you put in them. They're just like standard better barrels, jabber barrels, or whatever barrels you use. So they just basically hold one type of liquid, and they can hold 256 barrels worth. Now, that is good. There is a bedrockium barrel as well, drum, which is this one here, that can hold 65 million, and it requires bedrockium ingots, which are quite heavy duty. So triple compressed cobblestone and quadruple compressed cobblestone. So that's 6,500 times 4 and 729 times 4. And if we go back, we need 6 ingots. So that's like almost 100,000 cobblestone. Believe it or not, we'll get there very, very, very quickly. Okay. So I always set up my kits in strong boxes because you can right click on them and pack them up. So that's our kit. So we're going to grab you. Alright, what I should probably do is I'll just quickly grab a crafting table as well. However, I will put the kit down in here. Right there, beautiful. Okay, so there's a couple of things we're going to need. One of them is an Accurus aquifer, because we're going to need a combustion engine running in here. So what I was thinking is having the refinery sitting right here, having a barrel on this side, the oil barrel on this side, and the petrol barrel on this side. So what we would be doing is first of all, obviously we need to make the tools to do that. So what we've got is we've got 17 ingots here. This is for the barrel. So what you need is 2 weighted pressure plates, 1 cauldron. Okay, so the pressure plates go on top and bottom, the cauldron goes in the middle, and we put bars around the outside, and we now have a drum. So that's going to be our petrol drum, so we'll put that there. Okay, so for the next one we're going to need a pneumatic servo, so we're going to need to make a Accurus aquifer, which is pneumatic servo, yep, I think that's right. Alright, so if we go AQUES, actually no, I need a combustion engine, and I think that was the... Okay, so the idea is 1 combustion engine, which I believe is that. I'll put that back for a second. 1 Accurus aquifer. What do we need for that? A piston, copper gears, so that will be 2 copper gears, 2 iron. So that's our Accurus aquifer there. Okay, I prepared this a few hours ago. My mind's a bit sketchy at the moment. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is the pneumatic servo. So that is 1 iron on top and bottom, 1 redstone, and a piece of glass on either side. Pneumatic servo. Okay. Then what it is 2 copper gears. So we want 2 iron in the middle, and we want to do this. So we've got 1 there and 1 there. As I said, I always build them in here. Okay, so we need to build the machine frame, which is 1 tin gear. I didn't put the frame in. No. Bad on me. Glad I'm doing this inside our little base here. Okay, however, we do have the bucket which goes up there, the pneumatic servo that goes there. And we need a piece of glass on either side. Alright, sorry about that, we're back. So we need 1 tin gear, which is a copper ingot, and 4 pieces of tin. Okay, that's easy enough done. We'll just get some out of here. So 1 copper and 4 tin. Easy done. Okay. 1 tin gear. And we need as well 4 iron ingots and 4 pieces of glass. So we'll put tin gear in the middle. And we'll grab 4 pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 more iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You go back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1 machine frame. So now we have our Aquarius Aquifer. Okay, so let's see if I can shift click. Yay, it worked! Okay, so what we're going to want to do is put our combustion engine behind, which means 1, 2, 3. Actually, if I put the combustion engine there... Oh no, I'm going to need to put it here. Okay, we'll throw some cobblestone down here. And as you've seen, we do have our buckets in here for our unlimited water source. So what we'll do is we'll just move some little things around. Bucket, bucket, Aquarius Aquifer. So 1 water there, 1 water, not a redstone torch. Aquifer in the middle, and there we go. Boom, it is being filled up. So the next thing off our list is the combustion engine. Alright, I'm just going to put some of this in here. Okay, I believe that. And I think I used the piece of glass I had for it. Come on. Okay. As you can see, I do have 3 leadstone engines in here at the moment. Energy cells. I'm actually charging this one up for my oil refinery kit, so you can either use a Stirling engine or you can actually connect it to a leadstone energy cell, so I'm charging that up as we speak. So what we wanted was a combustion engine, COMBUS. Okay, so we need 1 piston. Easy enough done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 planks of wood. 1 of those and 1 of those in that order. And we now have our piston. Okay, so the piston goes there, a piece of glass goes there, and on top we have 3 iron ingots. 1, 2, 3. And for our iron gears, we need stone gears. Actually, you know what? That's for the refinery. I forgot to grab the cobblestone and the sticks for the actual stone gears. Okay, that's not a problem. Alright, so we'll just grab some more wood, and we have enough cobblestone already. Okay, throw a couple of you in there. I know that's a lot more sticks than we need, but I'm just going to do the unthinkable shift click. Okay, so we need to do that, and we'll just do this. And now we have 2 stone gears. Pick you up. As you can see, we did have the right amount of metal. So now we have our combustion engine ready to go. So let's see if shift clicking works. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Okay, we'll use your buckets in a second. So shift click puts that down on top of the Aquarius Aquifer, and as you can see, here comes all the liquid. Okay, so the next thing we need is some kinesis pipes. So what we're going to need is a wooden kinesis pipe to get the energy out, and we're going to need a golden kinesis pipe to connect it. Okay, I just wanted some room, so the refinery will go right there. Yep, and our oil drum. Beautiful. Okay, 111.54. Beautiful. So as I was saying, that's how I generally do my oil refinery stuff, my oil rigs. Okay, because what I do is I just come in, put a barrel in, come back next time, put another barrel in, etc, etc. So now we need to build the refinery. So we'll start off with the sticks, the cobblestone, and the iron. Okay, the gold. And the diamonds. This is an expensive recipe for what we're doing, but it is well worth it. 1 stone, 1 wooden gear, 1 stone gear, 1 iron gear, 1 gold gear, 1 diamond gear, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, next on the list is 2 pieces of glass. As you can see, I have 2 sticks and 2 redstone. That's to make 2 redstone torches. We have those here. Actually, we'll just make those anyway. They were in the kit, so we'll use them. Just as simple as going 1, 2, shift click, and we're done. Okay, so the next one is 3 tanks, which is basically a glass chest. One of you goes there, one of you goes there. And now we have our oil refinery. And you're going there. Okay. I don't think I've... Actually, you know what? I do have 2 of you in there, didn't I? Yes, I actually had 3 of you. So I think I might put you there. We'll break you away. We'll break you. Put you there. No, you need to go here. Beautiful. And what we'll do is, when the drum's ready, we can put the drum on top like that. And we need the cobblestone fluid pipes. There we go. We'll hook this up here. And obviously, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a very nice looking setup, which is why I've kind of put it out of the way. It's only temporary, we will move it sooner or later. I'll just grab this back for now because we do need a petrol drum. Okay, so that's going to be our setup. So we need to put a redstone engine there and a redstone engine in there. So I used one there. I had 3 redstone engines. Where did I put the other one? Whoops. Derp. Derp, 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 derp. Yep, I did it again. Oh, that's right, I put 2 on there. You know what? We don't need 2 on there. Thank you. We're going to be spending enough time in here, we can wait for it to go reasonably slow. So what we'll do is we'll put one of those, go in there, 1 in there. Beautiful. So, what do we have left? We have the refinery, we have the combustion engine with the power connection. Okay, we have the drum with a pump ready to come in, All we need is our oil cans, which is almost done. Alright, so what else was in the kit? Nothing. Beautiful, we've used it all. Alright, actually, we'll quickly grab that and that, and we'll go and put it back in the box. Okay, and we'll do the same for the dirt. And while we're here, we'll just put the gears in here. Come on. In you go. And we'll put you in there. So you will be our activators. So we will need a bucket. So I want to show you the refinery, why you refine it into petrol. It lasts basically... What I'm going to do when we start it up, which will be very quickly, is I'm going to put the oil barrel over here. So I'll just get rid of that for now and put it back. And then what I'm going to do is, in the combustion engine to start with, we're going to put a single bucket of oil. Beautiful, and we are done. Redstone torch. There we go. Redstone torch. So what's going to happen is when I put this in here... It's always the small things you forget, isn't it? Grab one of these. You can't turn an engine on without a lever, can ya? And... you know what? That would be a good spot for a lever right there. So now what we've got is 1 bucket of energy. So what you can see it is creating 30 RF a tick at the moment. So what will happen is, okay, I'm actually going off Buildcraft 6.0 here. So on Buildcraft 6.0, it will take 1 bucket of oil to create 1 bucket of petrol. So that is quite heavy duty, as you can imagine. Now, what happens is when you grab a bucket of petrol and put it in the combustion engine, it will actually create, you guessed it, 10 buckets of petrol. So that's an actual increase of 10 times. Hopefully in Buildcraft 6.1 it is the same, we'll find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video until this is done, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're now back. It finished, and it looks like the conversion rates are a little bit different. We actually have 1.125 buckets of petrol in there. However, we're going to take one out, put it back in the combustion engine. One thing to notice is that the current output has actually gone up by 100%, so it is now double what it was doing before. So this will actually be creating fuel at double the speed. Also, you'll find that petrol will last approximately 5 times the length, so what happens is you'll get 10 times the output with that going on. Okay, so now we have our petrol. So what we're waiting for, so by the time we're done, if you just say 1 bucket of petrol makes 10 buckets, so we'll end up with maybe about 135 to 140 buckets of petrol out of that oil can, which is going to be very useful for us coming up in a future episode, because what we're going to do is actually set up a quarry. It's one of my can't live without items from Buildcraft, and I think a lot of people would agree. Okay, it is dark, so what we're going to do is have a sleep. Okay, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Okay, beautiful. As you can see, I've gone and collected some cactuses, and that is a creeper down there. And we have our lone sheep. I've just left him there. He's just on his own, and he's fallen there somehow. I just reckon it's cute. What we'll do is we'll get rid of this creeper. I hate having creepers around. Uh-oh. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the oil rig kit. Just let me make sure I've got everything in it first. So we have 1 pump, yes. We have our Stirling engine. We have some coal, beautiful. We have some chests. I don't know why I've got those in there for. Sticks, lever, cobblestone fluid pipe, yes. Wooden fluid pipe extraction. Yep. Kinesis pipe. I don't think we need those now. I think I connected the cobblestone fluid directly to it. Wooden kinesis pipe to get the power out of Stirling engine. Golden kinesis pipe to deliver the power. Yep, okay, beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video, is I'm just going to collect this. While we're at it, we'll just get rid of the gunpowder. And we'll go out and find another oil field, and I'll show you how that is done. I'll see you shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. This is the closest one to home. So big oil here. If I zoom out on the map, you can see I've actually done quite a bit of exploring. I managed to find a bat, so I did some quick flying around to see what's around. Now the irony is that since the last video, I've actually added 2 new mods into my installation, one of them being big reactors and logistics pipes. So the guys actually ended up releasing it. That's compatible with Buildcraft 6.1.5, which is awesome. I just had to quickly also grab some cobblestone because I forgot to put a stack in the mobile kit, which you should always have. So you can build your little oil rig kit. And we're going to want the pump to go here. Now what we need to do is build our oil platform out a little bit. Cool. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring you upstairs. Thank you. We're going to put you right here. Okay, so we're going to need the kinesis pipes. Wooden kinesis pipe can go there. And the golden one can go there. Yep, that's right. So then what we'll do is our Stirling engine can go right here. Then we can put our lever right there. Grab our coal, it can go in there. And what we'll do is we'll build this out a few like that. And chest, you can go over that side now. What we're going to do is put our oil drums down. You know what we'll do is we'll just grab this. We'll put you down there like that. And we'll grab the cobblestone fluid pipes. One. And seems we've only got 2 drums. We only need to go out 2. Actually, we'll go out 3. Just so that pipe there doesn't connect to a drum. 1, 2. Beautiful. And then all we should have to do is go boom. And now we've got oil coming out. So these can hold 256 barrels of oil each, which is useful, quite obviously. So what will happen is once they're full, we'll take them back to the oil processing station we have, the oil refinery in our base, and we'll hook them up like we did with the other ones. So basically this is my portable oil rig. The oil drums are extremely useful. If you're not using them, I would highly recommend them. Quite obviously, they can hold a lot, and they're better than having glass towers because you can take them back home instead of having to process on site. Okay. So normally, what you'll do, a lot of people would do, is set up literally a quarry right next to here. But we don't need to do that. So what we can do is just take everything back home with us, which will be fine. So you can see we're still getting rid of the mountain of oil, and then it will basically start guggling all that up. Then it will go through the chute. So I believe that was a medium oil, which apparently has between 250 and 700 barrel buckets. Derp. 700 buckets of, so 250 to 700 buckets of oil in it. So that will not be enough coal to do that. However, there is a lot of coal over there that I'll probably quickly go and dig out and bring it back in here instead of going home. Home being approximately 400 meters that way. Ironically enough, if we have a look, there was only one little oil field right near where we set up, which was right here, and it is now empty. So that is a sewage pit, and there was nothing there. And I quickly came over here to start with, but those are actually sludge pits, and so is that one there. So this, unfortunately, was the closest oil well we've got. I don't know if those are oil or sludge. I think they may be sludge, but we'll find that out. So this is pretty much time to wrap up episode 3 of our new Let's Play series. So we've done the refinery, we've got our oil kit. So what we'll start working on next is the actual quarry. So what I'm going to do is look for a place to set up my new home, and basically what I'll do is I'll set up the quarry there. It will dig down, and it will dig down deep right to bedrock, and then what we'll do is we'll build some of our new home in the quarry itself using the actual filler tool from Buildcraft as well. So I like using the tools quite a lot. So that's a seasonal forest. I was thinking maybe setting up in the forest, or I might actually set up around here somewhere. I wouldn't mind a snowy region for once. I love deserts. We're over here, so I can get enough cactuses and sand and all that type of stuff. That's not an issue. There's an ominous woods, which is quite interesting. and obviously a forest. So as I said, I might just set up in the forest, or what is this? That looks like plains. And we've got plains around here, forest, a couple of big witchwood trees and stuff. So I'll probably have another look around and see if there's anything interesting. I might even set the quarry up over here somewhere. As I said, I added big reactors, which adds a world gen ore called yellowite. And because I've explored all this area before I installed the mod, none of this area that I've explored will have that ore in it. So what I'll need to do is explore a new area. So maybe I'll look over here and set up over here. So that's our plans for next episode, is basically get our quarry started. So until then, this is Business Dad signing off. You have a good night, and I'll see you again in a couple of days. And I'm going to be suicidal and kill some Endermen as soon as I hit the stop record button. So see you guys later.